Alright, good morning everybody. We're going to be back with another replay analysis. Once again on Zai's Pangolier. We're going to be seeing how he won this really short game here. Looks like a stomp, mostly because Topson carried all their asses. But this is just something like a follow-up to the previous video, which is also a Zai Offlane Pangolier analysis. We're going to be taking a look and see how he plays this one. So I think I'll try to do something different for this one. I will be, in addition to all the previous stuff that I've been doing for my replay analysis, I will be trying to predict what Zai is going to be doing in this game. Like, try to think about his thought processes as well. So this way I'm putting in a little bit more effort for my analysis. I think it'll be more helpful to myself as a player as well, to think a bit more about his decision making instead of just only focusing on his item builds, skill builds, that kind of thing. So yeah, I'll try my best. Let's take a look. So yeah, once we get past all this early game spam, we can see that he starts off with Stealth Shield, Tango, 2 Mangoes, Healing Self, and Ironwood Branch. So we've seen this before in his previous game, the one that we saw yesterday. So it seems that this build is the one that Zai favors for offlane Pango. For this game, he's actually in the offlane, the actual offlane. And now he comes over here to put the banner, bang some drums to show that he's the alpha male, to exert some dominance. For the first skill point, Swashbuckle, always, you want to get this all the time.
30 seconds to battle.
He's, he's exerting a lot of dominance right here. Puts down a monkey, very impressive plays. Keppa. Oh, and Gorgc is here, and they're both banging the drums. This is what high level pups look like, huh? Alright, so he's gonna go for the rune here. So my guess is he's gonna stand over here. He's willing to tank a couple of Blade Fury spins. So we'll see if he does that.
The battle begins.
Oh wow. God didn't even do the Blade Fury spin. What? Okay. So I was right. He was willing to contest that rune over there, and now he's going back to block off his own wave. So we're gonna see that in a moment. So Bat Rider is gonna help him with that. He's just positioning to catch any creeps that is gonna sneak out. Does a little dig. Got 100 battle points, which is not bad. Buys a quelling, because Pangolier's stunning damage isn't that high. We've seen this happen in the previous game too, where he goes for a very quick quelling. So this will allow you to at least contest for last hits and denies in lane. So right now in the lane, he's just going to manipulate the creep aggro to make the creeps just follow him. We see him done this in the previous game as well. And he uses the Swashbuckle to get the last hit on the range creep. So this is standard Pangolier offlane play. With a Swashbuckle, you can get range creeps pretty reliably. Now that the creep wave is under their tower, he will just stick around and try to get some denies, because over here we can see that the Bat Rider is already dragging the enemy creeps over to... He's just doing the creep cutting trick for Zai. So that what he's going to do is pretty standard. This creep wave is going to die very fast under the tower. Their creep wave is coming on the way, so this will send a double wave into Zai and the Bat Rider's tower, giving them easy CS and EXP. This is another offlane trick that you can do. You can just go cut a creep wave here, bring it over here, make it die under your tower, and then it will cause the enemy wave to push into you, so that you can get more out of the lane. So normally as an offlaner, you want your support to do this, but of course if your support doesn't know how to, or you are alone, you will need to be the one doing this. So for now, the Bat Rider is the one doing it. So actually, if you... let's take a look at how the Bat Rider did it, just to illustrate this more clearly. Okay, so over here we have the Bat Rider... Wait, that's a bit too far forward. Okay, so the Bat Rider comes around the back here. So you want to be positioning yourself, mirroring your creep position on the other side of the map. So since the creeps were there, he was able to predict where the creeps are going to be. So he moves down here, gets the creep wave, and then he brings it all the way back to his tower. So once again, the reason why you want to do this is to get yourself get more EXP and gold out of the lane, because it's like free farm under your tower. But also because the Juggernaut over here, together with the Winter Wyvern, is kind of a strong lane. So if you want to give yourself an advantage, you want to do this trick in every single game. In fact, I believe most, if not all games at high MMR brackets, the supports and the offlaners are doing this just because it's so easily abused. And since it gives you so much advantage, you wouldn't want to not do it. So right now, they are diving this lane, and then they managed to get a kill on the Winter Wyvern, which is very nicely done. Juggernaut tries to go for the Bat Rider, but he is probably gonna die to a Swashbuckle here. Zai's gonna Swashbuckle down. Yep, that's a kill. Bat Rider dies in the trade, but it's fine. So you can see how much chaos that they are already creating in this bottom lane with that one creep pull, which allowed them to set up the dive on the Juggernaut and the Winter Wyvern as well. Zai actually baited the Winter Wyvern to use the Splinter Blast, so that was very nicely played. Bat Rider goes back to lane, bringing Zai his regen, so that's something else to keep in mind as well. Whenever you die, go back to lane. You can ask your lane partner if you have any regen that they need, so that you can bring it up for them, or maybe their items as well. So right now they are just pressuring this Juggernaut, because the Winter Wyvern was not around in the lane, so there was opportunity for them to be more aggressive. As an offlaner, you always want to take advantage of the fact that the supports are off pulling or off getting the runes or off ganking, to immediately focus your harass on the carry. Because if their support isn't around, you don't want to be giving them a free lane. So here we see Zai doing another move here with the Swashbuckle, so that he can do a harass and a last hit at the same time, which is a habit you need to start getting good at. Okay, the Kookaburra is really annoying. But yeah, in the lane, you want to maximize your mana efficiency. So we see this once again. Make sure he hits two heroes with the Swashbuckle together with the creeps as well. And now Bat Rider is going ham, so he's going to be in position with the Swashbuckle. He's going to Swashbuckle this way. And he gets a kill with the Winter Wyvern. So that's a very good prediction. And then right now he's just going to TP out. Alright, cool. Yeah, there was no way he was going to walk out of that little tree nook over there, so that's why he TP'd out. Picks up his Javelin, which is a very nice item timing to hit. It's a Pangolier. You want to rush this, you want to get boots. He brings out two Clarities. Pangolier is a hero with some mana issues, so having Clarities on hand all the time is good. So now he's just going back to lane, and I think he's just gonna keep doing what he's been doing.
Dire structures are fortified.
So right now he is just trying to cover his Bat Rider here. Gets a very nice disarm proc on the Juggernaut. God goes into the spin, but it's a pretty bad spin. And now the Winter Wyvern is just gonna get run down by the Bat Rider here. Wow, he's actually going like, oh wow, he actually went aggressively for Gorgc. Alright, that's pretty cool. He knows that with the Javelin he does a lot of damage anyway, so maybe that's why he went for it. And also the Jug used the spin already. So I can see the reasoning behind that play. So it paid off well, and he actually got a kill there. So right now he is pretty much winning this bottom lane. Although it's largely thanks to his Bat Rider, who's actually playing not bad. The Bat Rider support has been doing the creep cutting at the second wave, as well as helping him to be very aggressive in the lane. So right now he is... Alright, so right now since he is stronger, what he's doing is he is positioning himself between the creep wave and the Juggernaut, so he is in a position to force Gorgc away and prevent him from even touching the creeps. So right now you can see him being very aggressive. He's not even happy sitting inside the creep wave here to and then denying whatever creeps he can. He's actually denying Gorgc the CS by positioning himself in between him. So we're probably gonna see that again in a moment. Once he takes out this creep, he's just gonna walk and stand over here.
Flames will spread thrice.
Of course, you only want to do this if you are sure that the enemy support isn't around, because if you do this and when there are two heroes in lane and you're the only hero in lane, there's a high chance that you will get ganked and killed. So just now the Winter Wyvern didn't show himself, so he was very confident that Winter Wyvern wasn't in lane, and that is why he was very aggressive on the Juggernaut. Right now, he's just waiting for his Swashbuckle to come off cooldown, and he's probably gonna go snipe off Gorgc right here. Swashbuckle this way. Missed the Juggernaut, but he manages to get a Winter Wyvern kill. Unfortunately, he dies. Maybe he could have Swashbuckled down a bit more, but the Swashbuckle was on cooldown after all, so that was just unfortunate. Alright, so he picks up his boots and he TPs back to lane. He's just going to refill Bat Rider's bottle right here. And immediately goes into... he didn't go into the Rolling Thunder. Okay. I thought he would have went for the play there. But yeah, you know, it's a lot of damage with Javelin and Swashbuckle. He misses that one unfortunately, but he's still going in for the Rolling Thunder maybe? He'll have to use this to disengage though, because it's a bit too much damage. Oh wow! Holy shit, okay, cool. So he actually got a kill on the Jug. No, with some really ballsy plays. He dies for it, but it's worth it. Let's see that again. Yeah, it's very nicely played by him. Okay, so he misses the Swashbuckle here. And then he decides against going because there's like Cinderin and the Winter Wyvern, so there's 3 people here. So he uses the Rolling Thunder to thinking about disengaging, but then he sees that the Juggernaut is kind of low, so which is why he's actually going in for the kill here, and then he immediately ends the roll with the Swashbuckle. And that is actually a kill with the Javelin procs, which is also very nicely played.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And yeah, he dies there. But that was very nicely played. It was a very nice turn, outnumbered, and he still manages to kill off the Juggernaut there. And meanwhile, Bat Rider is just going ham, killing the Upshaker right here. He might actually kill off the Winter Wyvern as well. Oh wow, he actually is gonna kill the Winter Wyvern. Wow, that was very impressive. Alright. And meanwhile, Topson is going ham. This game is being played by monkeys apparently. Alright, so Zai TP's back to lane. He's actually going for a very interesting pair of boots, which is phase boots. So we'll see how this works out. Maybe he went phase boots because this is a snowbally game and he wants the damage. Wow, Topson is actually owning right now. He's single-handedly carrying this game. You know what? I'm gonna watch this exact same game, but from Topson's perspective, because he is owning. Yeah, I think this is a good replay to watch for Topson too. Alright, so we see Zai going for Diffusal. So this build, I'm guessing, is more for the snowballing Pangolier. When you are very far ahead, you can go more glass cannon. Wow, and Juggernaut just dies right here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, so Zai's just gonna stay here and take the tower, I assume.
Radiant's top tower is under
We'll
attack.
see if he does that. Just gonna speed it up a little bit. Goes behind the tower to catch the creeps, so that his own creeps can hit the tower freely. Just gonna take the tower. Juggernaut's TPing in, so he's just taunting Gorgc right now. He also picked up a raindrop just now, so they can deal better with the Winter Wyvern spam in lane. Cutting it a bit close there.
Tower is under attack.
So he draws crit aggro once again.
Under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Meanwhile, Topson is going ham. Uses a swashbuckle for the last hits.
Are fortified. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
They're just gonna keep pressuring this tower like this.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
He's just trying to make bait the Jug into using the spin, and then now they're going for him.
Is under attack.
Fortunately, they missed a couple of spells, but still managed to kill him off anyway. Venomous in the trees, but it's kind of low, so he needs to get out.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Okay, he TP's back to base because he's low. With the smoke, let's see. Probably gonna go back bottom. Since Topson is already mid and Ursa is destroying top. So they're just gonna go bot. Maybe catch Jug, who's farming in the jungle. But it seems as though Gorgc is already sitting around at this spot. Okay, so they're actually going to join the team at mid. So right now he comes in, he's probably gonna go for the Jug here. Swashbuckle in. Unfortunately, the Jug was a bit too fast. So he just goes into the Rolling Thunder. Okay, that's a bit far.
Radiant's top tower is under
Oh, but with the swashbuckle, it's enough. He gets Mentor's cursed,
Radiant's
but
middle tower is
he was
under
able to
attack.
survive. Finishes up the Maelstrom as well to go full glass cannon. And right now they're just having a Mexican standoff right here. Yeah, they pretty much won at this point. Oh my god, the damage. And they're just banging drums in the base. What? Great. This is great. But yeah, they pretty much won the game already at this point, so just having a little bit of fun.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
What a clown fest.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So yep, they're just gonna take rags, take everything.
Radiant's top tower is under
And win the game.
Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
Yep, he's just playing his little orchestra right here. Unfortunately, he gets killed off for his troubles.
Is under attack.
And now they're just going for Gorgc right here, who is probably gonna die.
Top barracks has fallen.
They're both gonna tank the Omni Slash because it does nothing at this point. They even get a silence proc, and then Topson comes in for the finish.
Precious bounty.
Dire's bottom
Alright, they'll just
tower
end mid.
is under attack. Radiant's middle tower
Yep,
is
they're just gonna
under
end mid
attack.
right now.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Alright, so this game was a Topson show. But even despite that, I think Zai played the lane pretty well. He got his Bat Rider to cut the wave because it gives you that much of an advantage no matter what kind of game you're in. And then he also goes for pretty good last hits with the Swashbuckle together with Harass to get range creep CS.
Middle barracks are under attack.
And last but not least, he played aggressively together with the Bat Rider, managing to get a couple of nice kills under the tower on his laning opponents. So it was a pretty well played game from Zai as a whole.
Under attack.
Topson actually buying the meteor hammer for the memes,
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
and I believe that's just game.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's ancient is
Yep,
under
it's game.
attack. Dire
So yeah, this game was pretty short, but hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, see you guys for the next replay analysis.